soap?
We have three different options.
And let me be clear, guys. So forgive me. I'm asking you not how much are you selling the soap for. How much does it cost to produce a bar of soap? Explain that to me.
Okay, so I'm just gonna pull up the prices here. So far we got it so that it'll cost us around $2 to like $1.80 to $2 to make the soap.
Okay, so you said $1.80 to $2.
Yeah, just about
For how many bars?
500.
500 bars of soap.
And that's including the paper box. So if I did the plastic box, the price is going to change.
Okay, got you. So I'm just going to write down some of these numbers and we're going to dig in. Okay, so now that's number one cost. Then what's the other cost that you're going to have?
Oh, so okay. So actually, the soap I can get for 80 cents to $1.17. The box I can get for 67 cents.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is recommendation. Get pricing on plastic soap casing with image screen printed. Okay? And here's another thing, guys. Try to get casing produced by soap maker. Now that's very difficult because people who make soap usually don't make cases, okay? That's just common sense for a businessman. But what you're trying to do is source a Chinese manufacturer who has the relationship with the plastic case maker to where they can get that done in the same vicinity and they can ship it out together. Does that make sense?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Because you don't want to have to assemble it. But if you have to, you have to. So what I want you to do is I got another recommendation. Let me just go ahead and put that's number one. My second recommendation is source soap case makers separately. And let me tell you one challenge that you already have. You said it's about $1.80 to $2 for 500 bars, right?
No, it's more like 80. I combined the box and the soap price.
Whatever. So we're talking about 500 bars, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know 500 people who are going to buy your soap?
Nope.
I don't.
I couldn't even sell 500 blunts right now if I wanted to. I couldn't sell 500, dime bags, and that's an addiction-based product. You see what I'm saying? We for damn sure are not about to sell 500 bars of soap off the rip. That's not about to happen.
Yeah.
How many bars of soap do you think you can realistically get off?
I'm going to guess and say 50 to 100.
50 to 100. You know what I always recommend to my the folks I do consultations with? I say underestimate success. Underestimate, especially if this is your first time in the rodeo. So what I'm going to say is you want to get pricing for, you said 50 to 100?
Mm-hmm.
Get pricing for 50 bars of soap. And I'm going to go ahead and guesstimate. A guesstimation is that it'll be about $4 per bar. No casing. Okay? You'll find out, but I'm just putting in some guesswork based on my extensive business experience with China, importing all kinds of products. So they're probably going to go way up to $4 per bar. Okay? So now that we got that little estimation, what about the cases? Well, how many cases are we going to want, guys?
50 cases.
Yeah, we're going to want about 50 cases. So 50 cases, I'm going to go ahead and say the cases are going to be more expensive than the soap. And so I'm just going to guesstimate and say it's going to be about $6 per case. Okay, cool. Now, so that's the total cost. What's that?
It's looking really premium right about now.
Exactly. I'm going to say, now this, I am always overestimating. Why am I overestimating? Why?
Oh, you're asking me. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm asking you. This is real life.
It's our first time doing it. This is all theoretical. So we're erring on the safer side. And if things go well, then we'll just flip that and buy more inventory.
Right. So on the overestimation, I'm saying worst case scenario, you can finish your product at $10 per unit, meaning that with the bar of soap
Ain't
and with
nobody
the
finna buy no
custom
soap for no $10.
plastic case that's worth keeping, that'll be about $10 per unit. When you do a first run of something, you might do it knowing that you're going to lose money, because here's the magic. When you only buy 50 bars of soap, it's $4 a bar. You only buy 50 cases, it's $6 a case.
Shit.
But when you sell all 50, you say, okay, people like this. I know next time I do it, I can probably sell 200. Well, now that you're selling 200 bars of soap, is it going to be $4 a bar? Nah, it'll probably be like $1.50 a bar. Is it going to be $6 a case? It'll probably be like $2 a case. Your profit margin will increase, but you got to start somewhere. So sometimes you have to operate at a loss. Businesses might operate at a loss for 4 years.
Say Green Bee?
That's something you have to build into your model. You won't have to do that, undoubtedly.
Yes.
But I'm saying worst case
Yes.
scenario, $10 for the bar,
Yes.
and the bar and for the case. Do
See,
I think
visualization
that people will
is
pay
managing
$10?
your mind power.
Yeah, I do. Now here's the thing: you also have to ship it, right? So now we have to add on some more money for shipping to the consumer. What are we going to add on for shipping to the consumer?
10%?
Let's go ahead. I wouldn't think of it in terms of a percentage. You want to think in terms of dollars. So I'm going to go ahead and on the high side, I'm going to say $5 shipping. Okay. So
This is not. Sorry. This is what we're paying to get it shipped to us, or this is what we're charging for shipping?
This is what we're charging the consumer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And here's an important thing, and this is something people at the conference are going to learn how to do. When you're dealing with Chinese manufacturers, every time you get your per unit cost, it's going to include freight. And freight means the total cost of shipping the whole pallet to you. So when I say 50 bars of soap at $4 per bar, that's including the total cost of shipping being divided among each unit. Does that make sense?
Absolutely, yeah.
And when I say 50 cases, it's the same thing, assuming that the cases are being shipped from a separate manufacturer, which is more likely. That's not what we want, but it's more likely. Worst case scenario, meaning if things go all bad and you're a terrible negotiator, which you won't be because you're not going to negotiate alone. I'm going to help you, which is why I'm taking tribute. I'm going to help you. But worst case scenario, the total product costs, if you're not making a penny, should be what?
If I'm not making a penny, the total product cost is, if I negotiate wrong, the wrong way?
If you do a shitty job, if they overcharge you and you're paying $4 a bar because you have a low quantity, if you're paying $6 a case because you have a low quantity and you haven't been able to negotiate effectively, and you're paying $5 to ship to the consumer, the most expensive product, the most expensive price of your product has to be $15. You will break even. You will not lose money and you will not make money, but what you will gain is called brand equity, meaning that you got your product into 50 people's hands.
Brand equity.
And those 50 people can say, yo, look at this case. They're going to tag you on social media. They're going to tell the homie, yo, look at this. This is dope, man. Like, this shit is crazy. I'm going to get another one. And they're going to have word of mouth, electronic word of mouth and literal word of mouth, okay? So you're getting brand equity. You're making an investment. So you can do it one of two ways. You can sell it for $15, which is expensive soap. This guy says, sheesh, 15 bucks, right? It's expensive soap. Or you can say, all right, well, what's the total cost? So check this out. Let's see. If you got 50 units times 15, 50 units, I'm sorry, I'm tripping over here, times 15, that's only $750, right? That's not that much. If you said, well, I want to make this soap, I want to price it what it's really going to go for, what will the consumer pay? Well, you're going to have to take another poll to find out what people would pay. So let me make another recommendation. I'm going to go on to another slide here.
I just want to add that I am planning to make this subscription based. So that's something, I don't know if we're calculating that now, but I did want to throw that out there.
Well, here's the thing, guys. Your first product,
We don't have
there's no damn
time to
subscription because
waste.
people don't know you.
We
They
don't
don't
have
like
no
you. They
time to
don't know
put
you.
no
They don't mess
waste.
with
Yeah.
you. Who are you, right? They're
Who
not
are
about
you?
to sign up for multi-months. Like, we need brand equity first. So yes, your business model is subscription based, but you're not about to execute a proper business model. You're testing, right? That's the first thing you do. So my recommendation is create a poll. And the question in the poll is, how much would you pay for this soap? Or what's the first one we're going to release? What was it? The Dirty
We're
Center?
going to do a poll for that. You wanted the spicy center.
Right.
But I think you were like, I think you said you want to do a poll because people might not have taste.
So this is the second poll. The first poll is which soap, which scent, which name. The second poll, once you figure out which soap, scent, and name, then the second poll is how much would you pay for the spicy center soap? A, you're going to give them you're going to say $20. Why are you saying $20, guys?
Because it's more than what breaking even is.
Right. That's profit on your first run. So you're like, okay, if I can make profit on my first run, let's do it. $15, I'm breaking even. If I could break even, that's fantastic in a young business. Then $10 is market rate. That's what you expect people to play for your subscription, right? This is the true pricing for your subscription, $10. And then D is letting you know, hey, people don't really fuck with you. You know, people want something for nothing. Soap is not important to them. So this is like $7. That lets you know you don't have a business. Okay? So when you run this poll, if everyone's at D for $7, you don't have a business because you'll never make money selling your subscription-based soap for $7 unless you can sell 1,000 units. And I say always underestimate. It's highly unlikely you're going to sell 1,000 units. Okay? AFI Kingdom Podcast writes, great topic, brother. I support personal development and entrepreneurs. Absolutely. And AFI Kingdom, saying I appreciate your continued support, and I'm so busy. I think you reached out to me to do a collaboration.